This is high school basketball.
Here comes Potter. 3, 2. He's got to get it off. I don't know if he's got it off. He got it.
He'll end up right back into Dixon's hand. Dixon will find Martin on the three-point line, and Martin will hit it and tie the game. Adam Reek for the coach of Blue Ridge trying to pump up his team as they trail by 11.
And with 3 minutes left here in the first, Snowflake's got a 1-point lead and the basketball. Crosby knocks down a 3.
High school basketball is presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 and online at italk1067.com. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 1067 FM. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Welcome back to the Northland Pioneer College tip-off right here in Blue Ridge High School up in Pine Top, Arizona. We have the Mogollon Mustangs against the Valley Sanders Pirates. And starting off, Corey Brown with the three attempt, no good. Coming up with it is Valley Sanders, number 24. Excuse me for the sharp thing, but Valley Sanders with a 3-point there to start off the game, 3-0. And looks like Marcus Watchman with the ball up top. Watchman dribbles over to Corey Brown. Back to Brown after he passes over. Sanders with the ball. Number 34 going coast to coast. Tries to pass over, but it'll be out of bounds. And Mogollon's ball. Good start for both teams here. Nice fast pace. Inbound goes to number 24, Marcus Watchman. Watchman over to Brown once again. Over to Fabach for 3, and he'll knock it down. Ties up the ball game, 3-3. And thank you. Thompson for Sanders over to Somali. Tries for a 3, no good. And Mogollon recovers down to Fabach for another 3. That's 2 for 2 for him. And that'll make it 6-3 in favor of the Mustangs. And Sanders now with the ball once again. Somali had it, but it's stolen away. Justin Bullmore will get the bucket, make it 8-3. With the ball now is Zachara Roan over to Thompson at the top of the key. Pass over to Somali for 3. No good. Rebounded by Brown. And Marcus Watchman now brings the ball down for the Mustangs. At the top of the key, over to Brown. Comes up from his low position over to Fabach. Over to Bullmore, who knocks it down for 3. And that'll be a timeout for the Pirates. And we're going to take one with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball. We got the Mogollon Mustangs versus the Valley Sanders Pirates. And an 11-3 lead here for the Mustangs. They went on an 11-0 run. And Here with me is Ty Moore doing the color. Ty, what do you think is going to be the biggest factor in this game?
Well, if the Mustangs keep continuing like they're doing, hitting those threes from the outside, that's going to spread the lead a little bit more.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But bringing down the ball now is Sanders over to Marcellus Barney, and he'll be fouled. Sanders going to take the ball out underneath. Inbounding the ball is Zachariah Rowan. Underneath to Marquette Thompson, and that'll be 2 points. Bringing the ball down for the Mustangs now is Marcus Watchman. He'll go to the hole, a dish down low, but it's picked off by Rowan over to Somali, who dribbles to the top of the key, crossing over, drives to the hole. It'll be a dish, but picked off again, and Fabach will have the ball. Pass down court, and Justin Bolmore will be running the floor there to get the easy bucket. And now Zachariah Rowan brings the ball down for Valley Sanders over to Thompson at the wing behind the three-point line. Keeps the ball, dribbling, looking to dish down low, doesn't do it. Back over to Somali, and he'll give a pump fake, pass back over to Thompson in the corner, and he will drain a three. And Mustangs now down to a 5-point lead, and it looks like Brown will try for a three, no good. And Rowan with the ball misses for the layup, and it'll be out of bounds on Jordan Cochran. And Brown with the ball. With over to number 1, John Zent. Back over to Watchman at the top of the key. And Watchman again. Did you do that? I forgot. And it looks like it'll be a foul. Underneath, looks like on Watchman, and it'll be Sanders' ball. And ball into Somali, bringing it down the floor. He'll take a screen from that, and he'll drain a three right at the top of the key. Somali with a good bucket. Now a 2-point game, still in favor of the Mustangs. Watchman now with the ball. Dribbles to the top of the key. Over to Fabach, who will dribble to the free throw line. No good. Puts up a jumper. And looks like Somali is going to have the ball again. He'll drive to the hole. Nice little layup all the way to the basket after a little fake. Good quickness there, all tied up now. And Watchman now with the ball. Over to John Zent. Back to Watchman, top of the key. He'll hand off to Bolmore. Bolmore, top of the key. Back over to Watchman. Give a little juke over to Fabach, who fades away right underneath. Good bucket from Fabach. And that'll be a score for 2 for the Mustangs. Now Somali bringing the ball down for Valley Sanders. He'll just keep it and drive again, but he'll dish. Not aware. His teammate Watchman with the ball now, dribbling all the way down the court. He'll do a little spin move, but blocked by Wesley Speen. They relay the ball down to Somali, but he'll miss the layup. Fabach now going down, and he'll dish, but Justin Bolmore not expecting the ball. Probably should have called that just a little bit, or passed that just a little bit earlier, but tight game here, 2-point game, 15-13 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
He looked like he should have taken that one all the way, but he thought he'd give it up and maybe have a better shot at it and just couldn't make that pass underneath.
Well, he had 2 guys on the side of him, and either one would have been pretty good. honestly, both options were open. But, ooh, good three there for Zachariah Rowan right at the top of the key. Watchman now with the ball. He dribbles it to the top. Point guard for the Mustangs over to Brown in the corner, and that one will be good. It's just kind of a three-point competition here early, and that'll make it 18-16 with 1:25 left. And the Mogollon Mustangs are going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back. Keegan Bjorn here with Ty Moore. We got a close one here as the Mogollon Mustangs take on the Valley Sanders Pirates, 18-16. Mogollon just Corey Brown with a big three, just barely before the timeout. And it'll be Valley Sanders ball. Rowan to inbound over to Marquette Thompson. Thompson back to Rowan, or excuse me, to Somali. Somali with the ball. And he'll do a crossover, uses his quickness to the baseline. Air ball there. Rebound Brown. Good strong rebound there. Over to excuse me. And that's over to Justin Bullmore, who will take it to the hole and score two for the Mustangs. Makes it a 4-point lead. Somali now taking the ball down. And he'll dribble over. He's got Fabach on him, and Fabach with the steal. Looks like he'll go all the way, and he will. Just rolls it right off the front of the rim. That'll make it a 6-point lead for the Mustangs once again. And here's Somali coming down again. And he'll drive and dish to the top of the key over to Rowan. But no good, tipped by Wesley Speen of Sanders, so it'll be Mogollon ball. Inbounding for the Mustangs will be John Zent. Over to Noah Horn, who will pass over to Brown, who gives a little fake, drives it all the way to the basket, and it'll be an and one for Corey Brown. And that'll make it an 8-point lead for the Mustangs. Corey Brown having a good game early on here. And that'll be the and one. Great little drive there. Tie by Brown to get that and one.
You know, he shot the three earlier, and he did a little pump fake on that three and able to give him so he could drive right in and put up a little shot.
Oh, absolutely. That he has been deadly from three also, so that little pump fake worked for sure. Brown to inbound now after the miss on the and one and knocked out of bounds. But Watchman with the ball now. Over to Horn, who will try for three, and he will get it. And Mogollon going on a little run. And Somali trying from half court right before half almost banks that in. And that'll be a 27-16 lead for Mogollon after the end of the first quarter. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk 106.7.com. We'll be right back after the break.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
So we don't hear the van.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back. We have Valley Sanders and Mogollon Mustangs. Sanders with the ball, and that'll be a rebound by I don't quite know the name, but Esilu with the rebound to put it in for 2. Mogollon with the ball now. Fabach will try for 3 once again. He's been hot for 3. And Speen with the rebound for Sanders. Now back over to Somali, who dribbles down. He'll do a little crossover. Dribbles to the top of the key. He has John Zent guarding him. Little crossover screen up top. Over to Thompson in the corner again. And another rebound for number 34, but comes up short on the putback. Fabach now will dribble all the way down, and he'll just miss inside the key. Noah Horn on the rebound attempt, but he'll knock it out of bounds. Valley Sanders ball. And Thompson will inbound over to Somali, who will dribble down right in the middle of the key. Fabach's on him, and fumbled around a little bit, but eventually ends up back over to Thompson. Rebounded by Cochran. He'll get it out to Fabach, who passes way down to John Zent, but picked off by Somali. Dribbles all the way down. Nice little layup, but won't convert. Fabach with the rebound, dribbling down over to Zent, and he'll tip it back in, saves it from going out of bounds. Dish down to Cochran, but tipped by Thompson, out of bounds on Thompson, so it'll be Mustangs ball underneath. And it looks like Cochran will be inbounding for the Mustangs. Few substitutions there. Looks like Watchman will be coming back for the Mustangs as well as Bullmore. And Bullmore will shoot the 3, but that is no good. Corey Brown in for the rebound, and he'll put it back up, no good, and then picks up a foul. So now it'll be Sanders ball. And it looks like Rowan will inbound for the Pirates. He'll pass in to Thompson. Thompson dribbling down the middle of the court. Number 42. Number 42. We don't have him on our roster. I don't know if he's on it. But he'll have the ball, but jump ball now. And that'll go Mogollon's way. Corey Brown there for the jump ball. And he'll come out along with Cochran. Fabach now to inbound for the Mustangs. Over to Horn, who will dribble to the top of the key. Back to Cochran. Cochran over to Bullmore. Nice little dish down low. That'll be a bucket for Bullmore. Assist for Fabach. Great little play there. Rowan now brings it down for Valley Sanders. Dribbles to the corner. Comes back up. Dishes off to the top of the key over to Thompson. Thompson, top of the key over to Casilio. And Casilio Barney over to Casilio for the bucket. And it looks like a carry by Noah Horn as they're bringing it back down. Substitutions now for Valley Sanders. 29-20 in the favor of the Mustangs so far. 9-point lead, 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. And Rowan will inbound to Somali, who is back in the game. Somali at the top of the key will dish down. Little turnaround fade by Marcellus Barney. And he'll be fouled by 24, Watchman of the Mustangs, so he'll shoot 2. Good strong move in there by Barney. Nevertheless, he is misses his first, 0 for 1 so far. And he will put up his second, and that one is good. 1 for 2 for Barney, makes it an 8-point game. Fabach on the inbound, over to Horn. Back to Fabach. Dribbles across half court. Top of the key. Does a little crossover. Drives all the way, and he'll get the layup. Good move by Fabach. Fabach now with a number of points. And Rowan now bringing the ball down. Will take the ball. Top of the key. And a 3 now. 3 attempt by Lacilio. And that'll be no good. Bullmore now down to Fabach, who was down court, but that'll be no good for Fabach. Tries a little baseline jumper. Rebounded by Casilio. Down to Somali, who will drive all the way, but misses the layup. Watchman now bringing it down for Mogian. Mogian, Watchman, nice dish to Bullmore. Great dish by Watchman, and that'll be 2 points there for Mogian. Somali now with the ball for Valley Sanders. 4 minutes left now, 12-point game. And Rowan now passes down to Barney, who will dish back out to Rowan, who has a 3. And rebounded once again by Lacilio. He's been a rebounding machine so far. And, just misses. Fabach got behind the whole Sanders team. Got an open look at a reverse layup, but was not able to convert. Now out of bounds on Fabach, Valley Sanders ball. I'm really impressed with Barney right now, Ty. He's grabbed several offensive rebounds, had a couple turnaround jumpers, and really been a big part of the game.
Putting himself in the Deemer's Glass.
Absolutely,
Glass man
Deemer's definitely in the running for Deemer's Glass man of the game. But speak of the devil, has the ball. Barney, he'll do a fadeaway jumper from the baseline. Noah Horn with the rebound. And he'll drive all the way for the Mustangs. Went coast to coast there. Rowan now with the ball. Pass over to Somali. Top of the key. Screen from Barney. And Somali will shoot the 3. And that is good. Make it a 9-point game. Back to single digits. Bullmore now with the ball for the Mustangs. Pass over to Watchman, who cuts to the middle. Dish back outside to Bullmore. Over to Fabach, who's open for 3 at the top of the key. In and out, no good. Barney once again with the rebound. Nice little spin move from Somali. And he'll have 2 points, makes it 7 now. Fabach in the middle of the key, no good. In and out once again. Rebound by Somali. 2.5 minutes left now. 7-point game. Somali dribbles over to the wing, behind the 3, misses the shot. And Watchman with the rebound. He'll go. Looks like he's going to drive all the way. Great little dish to Bullmore. But Bullmore no good. Justin Bullmore, open layup attempt, but just barely off the mark. Not able to finish. John Zent now inbounding.
Talk about Barney getting those rebounds. He got that one there, just couldn't hold on to it, lost it out of bounds, giving it back to Mogian.
Yep. Barney there, once again, has at least 5 rebounds somewhere in there. But Bullmore able to convert in the middle of the key. Nice little floater. And that'll be 2 points for Bullmore. Looks like it'll be a timeout here. And we're going to take one with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
get that at the end of the game.
So really the Deemers Glassman's the main.
That and Black Diamond when you do it free throws.
Oh, free throw. Okay. Welcome back. We have Mogollon Mustangs taking on the Valley Sanders Pirates. It is a 9-point game, 37-28. Mogollon Mustangs on top. Minute 53 seconds left before halftime. And the lead was as big as about 13, 14 points, I think. But nevertheless, Thompson will inbound for Valley Sanders. They get the ball coming out of the timeout. Rowan will dribble over. Guarded by Watchman. Drives baseline. Nice little layup by Rowan. Goes right into Watchman. Bullmore to inbound. Watchman with the ball. Fakes over. Watchman with quickness. Dribbles down the court. All the way to the corner. And he will be fouled by number 42, Sosi, excuse me. Looks like Sosi will come up with the foul there for Valley Sanders. Just checks into the game. Ball into Watchman. Over to Horn. Horn will shoot the three. No good. And Thompson tries to get it down court to Rowan for the fast break, but tipped out of bounds by Noah Horn. Some good defense there. Horn been a big part of this game so far.
Credit Horn getting back on that one at the fast break, that he was able to break that up.
Definitely. It looked like a for sure layup, but the hustle by Horn led to an out-of-bounds play for Sanders instead of the automatic layup. Nevertheless, Rowan will take it out of bounds for Sanders down low. Over to Thompson, who'll drive the middle. Kick out to Somali. Over to Barney, who shoots the three. Rebounded by Rowan. Over to Somali, who takes the three. And he has just been on fire. That'll make it, it looks like it was only two. And that'll make it 37-32, only a 5-point game. Bullmore with the ball, pass cross court to Fabach. And looks like they're going to stall. Pass back to Bullmore, up to the top of the key to Watchman, actually closer to half court. Deep to Zent in the corner. 3-point line, quick passing back over to Fabach. Fabach will drive, dish to Bullmore, who's right outside the three, back up top to half court to Watchman. Watchman still just sitting there. Over to Horn, into the corner by half court. Back to Watchman. Watchman holding it. Back to Zent once again. Zent tempted to shoot. They'll get it to Horn, but tipped by Rowan. Thompson will pick it up, and Rowan will be fouled as he picks up the pass from Thompson. Great play by Rowan to go up strong there.
I think Mogollon there looking for the last shot of the game to go into halftime with the little bit of lead that they have. And I think they're just trying a little bit too many passes, long distance, and able to break it up was Valley and take it down for the score.
Absolutely. And there's a miss for Rowan coming from Black Diamond Auto Glass. Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. 0 for 1 for Rowan. And Rowan will get the second. 1 for 2. Back now a 3-point game. Watchman, though, will break free. Goes down the middle. Kicks out to Fabach, who's been hot from three. And he's in and out once again. Rowan has 3 seconds. And he will make the layup just before halftime to make it a 1-point game. Wow, hard-fought battle. There are some tired people already in this game. And we got the Sunrise Park halftime show coming up for you right after the break. That'll be the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. No, actually, I'm wrong again. What do you know? Nope, it is Sunrise Park. Quit second-guessing yourself, Keegan. We'll be right back after the break with the Sunrise Park Resort halftime report.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome back. We've got a good one here. 1-point game. Mogollon Mustangs and Valley Sanders Pirates 37-36 in favor of the Mustangs. Welcome to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Keegan Bjorn here with Ty Moore. Ty, let's go over some quick stats for the game so far.
Well, you got Mogollon has only got 4 guys in the scoring brackets, and that leading the score right now is Fabach. 6 points there, along with Bullmower. He's got 6, and then Brown with those 3, that 3-pointer there, he's got 5, and Horn with 5.
Great scoring there. It's pretty well distributed. Well, for early in the game, it's pretty well distributed. All an even amount of points between those 4 guys. There's actually probably a few more points for Brown and Fabach, but compliments of Keegan Bjorn. He forgot to start the score sheets, but there's some good scoring there. Fabach is definitely in the running for the player of the game. Your Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. And let's go back over to the Valley Sanders side.
Valley Sanders side, we've seen Somali. Somali is all over. I mean, he's got outside shots. He works it down underneath. He's leading the Valley, at least what I've got, in 10 points in that. Lassalo has got 6. Roan's got 8. And Barney with just the 1 free throw. But Barney has been crashing the boards, giving them the extra shots as they can sit there and pass it out and give it to someone else.
Right. And like you said, Somali also probably had a few more points, along with Thompson, I think, early in the game. And Somali, though, has just been lighting it up from the 3-point range, along with being able to drive. But really, Lasilio, Cordell, is that it? Cordell Lasilio, having a great game, crashing the boards. Not sure kind of where he came from. Came in kind of in the second quarter. But all of a sudden, he has offensive rebounds, offensive boards, and I think he's going to be key in this game as the game goes on.
Yeah, both him and Barney, the 2 big guys down there, they're going to be battling out, and they can use those to work to their advantage. I think getting the rebounds, also getting the putbacks, and we're going to help out the Valley on that one.
Right, absolutely. So, Ty, as we continue into the game, what are the keys in order for each team to win this game?
I hate kind of repeating myself, but we see it here in this game. We saw it earlier in the other game. Turnovers. Turnovers are going to be a big thing. You got to get those passes in there into the other guys. If you don't get an opportunity to shoot, you're not scoring.
So right there, turnovers just kind of the biggest part of basketball, I feel like. And it depends on your style of play. There's some fast pace, so there's definitely going to be some turnovers as you're trying this fast pace. But there's your Sunrise Park Resort halftime show, and we'll take another break. And then when we come back, we'll probably start up game time once again in the third quarter. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back. We've got a good one here. It's Valley Sanders and Mogollon, 37-36 in favor of Mogollon. We're just about to start the third quarter. It's been a really, really good one up and down. Mogollon's kind of had control of the game, Ty, but Sanders, Somali kind of leading the way, has been able to stay in it, and now it's a one-point game.
Yeah, they came back there. I think they were down by a little bit, and they were able to battle back and hitting some of those outside shots and put them right back into this one, down by one, going in a half. Not a bad thing to do. You got a whole nother halftime that you can come out strong.
Absolutely. And in for Mogollon right now, looks like we have Brown, we have Fabach, we have Watchman, Bullmore, and Zent. And for Sanders, we have Thompson, Somali, we have Barney, Speen, and Rowan. A little bit of a big lineup here for Sanders, bigger than usual. Rowan with the ball, driving over, pass to Thompson, top of the key, guarded by Bullmore. Somali with the ball up top, looking like he was going to shoot. He's got Fabach on him. Fabach lets him go. Little jumper on the baseline, and it'll be rebounded by Brown. Over to Watchman, pass all the way down to Bullmore, pushing the ball. Bullmore will try for a three on the wing. Somali now with the rebound, pushing the ball over to Rowan on the baseline. Back up to Somali, who will try for another three, top of the key. And it'll be rebounded by Rowan. Out to Thompson, who'll try for a three. Top of the key. Great hustle by Barney on that play. Over to Somali, who'll dish it right back in. Reward the big man for some hustle there.
Barney battles. He gets the credit there to get that rebound back and put it back in.
Absolutely. Watchman now at the top near half court with the ball. Nice little dish down low to Fabok, who gets position on Rowan for the bucket there. Still now a 1-point game. Mogion on top. Somali will bring the ball down now. Fabok guarding him. And Somali will just light it up from three right in Fabok's face. Says, here, man, you might want to guard me. Brown brings the ball down now for Mogion. Now down by 2. This half is really, I think, the only time that Mogion has been down. And over to Fabok, who will try from close to 3, but it'll be no good. Somali pushes to Rowan, who will try for a layup. Defended well by Watchman, rebounded by Fabok. Fabok now will dish to the corner to Brown, who will try for 3. No good. Rebounded by Bulmar underneath. Somehow gets it up, and he'll be fouled by Somali. And good hustle there by Bulmar. Looks like he tweaked an ankle on the way down. Might have landed on Somali's foot. Nevertheless, he'll shoot 2. Wasn't quite able to finish. Not sure actually how he got the shot up. Got hit pretty hard. Nevertheless, he'll be 1 for 1 on his first attempt. And
the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws.
Black Diamond, that's what I was looking for.
Don't throw bricks.
Don't
Black
throw
Diamond
bricks.
Glass.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was looking for. 2 for 2 on his Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. And Barney will come out. And looks like Somali with the ball at the top of the key. Pass to Rowan. And dribbling around. Screen from Speen. And Thompson will have the ball. Dribbles baseline. Puts up a floater. Air ball, no good. Rebounded by Reyes, who just checked into the game, but he passes over to Fabok, who does a little backhand reverse same side play. I don't even know, but it was pretty. Fabok now still with a number of points for Mogion. Nevertheless, Somali, great quickness in there. Passes to Rowan, who'll try to drive baseline again. He'll drive once again after taking it out. Thompson luckily ends up with the ball. Over to Somali, who will just miss the layup. And Noah Horn with the rebound. Passes down to Fabok, pushing the ball. Kick out to Brown in the corner. Brown not able to hit his last couple threes. And it'll be out of bounds on Zent. Valley Sanders ball. And Mogion with the 2-point advantage. Somali now with the ball. Bringing it down, guarded by Fabok. You have Lacilio back in the game, but picked off, I think, by Brown. Passed down to Fabok. Dish back into Brown. Rejected. But stolen again by Brown. Fabok will give the pump fake. Oh, and he got tackled. Nevertheless, they don't call it, but stolen back by Watchman. And Watchman's going to go all the way for the layup. And Somali now with the ball. 4-point game now. Lasilu. Sorry, it looks like it's been Lasilu. Lasilo in the game. And he'll try for 3 after a dish from Somali. Makes it a 1-point game. 3 points for Lasilu. He's a big man, but he can shoot the 3. Noah Horn looks like he's going to lower his head and just drive to the hole. Zent tries for the rebound, but he'll knock it out of bounds. Sanders ball now. Lots of hustle, lots of running, Ty, in this third quarter already.
They are. They're moving the ball up and down the court pretty fast. Looking for those people down underneath. They're cutting the lanes.
Absolutely. Smalley again. Brings the ball down, just crosses half court, guarded once again by Fabok. He'll blow by Fabok, but hit out of bounds by Brown. Good help side by Brown. And Thompson will inbound down low. for Sanders. Barney back in the game for
Valley keeping both their big guys in there now.
yeah, absolutely. Lassilu, excuse me. That is, yeah, Lassilu tries a behind-the-back dribble, but tipped out by Brown. Brown's been the hustle man for Mogollon so far. Thompson will dish down to Barney, who'll kick out to Lassilu. And he does a little spin move to the baseline, gets an open look. Thompson gets the rebound, no good. Rowan gets the rebound, no good on the putback once again, and now it'll be a foul. And looks like the foul will be on Thompson. And Fabok now with the ball for Mogollon. Crosses over. Rowan playing good defense on Fabok, over to Watchman. Watchman over to Horn, who's going to shoot the three way outside, and it's almost good. Rebound by Somali, who has a nice little crossover over to Thompson, who goes up strong, but it's blocked out. Nevertheless, he ends up with the ball for the rebound. Somali now tries for the three after the dish from Thompson, and that'll be no good, a rare miss. Tipped away by Rowan from behind. Thompson with the ball, and that'll be a foul by Fabok. Reaching in as they go across half court. Not a bad foul, though, considering the situation.
Yeah, I think he was getting a fast break there and had a couple guys on his side there, so Fabok had to make that foul to try to stop that fast break from going.
Absolutely. We got a timeout here, full timeout, and we're going to take a break with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back. We have Mogollon Mustangs and the Valley Sanders Pirates on a great game here. It's only a 1-point game, just like at halftime. 45-44, still in favor of the Mustangs. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Really a great game here.
Both teams battling. I mean, you got Barney down underneath that's getting the rebounds, but you got Brown battling on the other side for the Mogollon. They're getting second shots on most of them. So.
Oh, absolutely. The rebounding for Valley Sanders has been much, much more efficient. Everyone crashing boards now. And it's going to be Sanders' ball, looks like. Thompson will inbound. Got Somali in the game. You got Barney in the game. Lassilu and Rowan for Sanders. And Somali will bring the ball across half court. Guarded by Fabok. Fabok tips it out of his hands, but goes over to Rowan. Rowan drives to the top of the key. Somali at the three-point line now. Dribbling, Watchman picks him up. And Somali with another three-point bucket right at the top of the key. Just dribbles around, waits for the open look. Noah Horn now with the ball. A fake shot, pass over to Fabok. And Fabok will pass over to Bullmore, who will not be expecting it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's Valley Sanders' ball. Somali now with the ball. Dribbles to the top of the key. Screen from Lassilu. He'll try another three, and that'll bounce off the rim. Bounce again and go in. All of a sudden, it's a 5-point game for Valley Sanders. Nevertheless, Fabok goes over to Bullmore, who tries for a three, no good, and Horn will rebound for the putback. Great rebound by Horn there. Rowan now with the ball, and he'll pass over to King. Dishes down low to Lassilu. Nice little dish to Somali, who tries for a three in the corner, just in and out. And great drive from Bullmore. And he'll convert, finishing the key. And Somali now with the ball once again, blows by Fabok. and tries for three, no good. Horn with the ball and the rebound. Dribbles down. Almost gets trapped, but passes off to Brown just before. Brown will drive, and he'll go all the way, but it's tipped out of bounds. Well, blocked, actually, by Barney. It'll be Mogi on ball down low. 1 point game now. Sanders on top after a little run from Somali. And Bullmore in the corner, no good on the inbound. Pushing the ball now is Sanders. Rowan picks it up over to Thompson. Great hustle by Watchman. Lassielu tries to dish to Barney down low, but it's tipped. Rebounded by Rowan. Barney will get the steal, and it's going to be an and one by Thompson. Look at the hustle and the rebounding by Sanders right now.
Oh, both teams. Mogi on Tails trying to fight for it, but Mogi on Barney able to get a handle on it, losing it. They're scrapping down on the ground. It was awesome.
Absolutely. Lassielu and Barney in there making it difficult for Mogion. And your Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws from Thompson are coming up. And the first one is good. Well, excuse me, that was an and one. It's
yes.
Good. Watchman now with the ball. Guarded by Thompson. Over to Horn. Horn at the top of the key. Will dish over to Brown, who will do a turnaround jumper in the middle of the key. Zent got a hand on it, but Rowan will have the rebound. Rowan dribbles down. And he'll dribble to the middle of the key. Dribbles out now. Got 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Probably going to try to take the last shot. But Somali will try for the three again. Rowan with the rebound. Great putback, but he'll miss, and Barney will eventually get the rebound for the putback. Now 6-point game for Sanders. Watchman out the ball with 15 seconds left. We'll see what they draw up. Pass to Brown in the middle. Oh, and they'll pass right down to Zent, who will be blocked by Barney. Thompson will chuck it up with 3 seconds left, thinking the clock was out. And it'll be Mogi on ball now. Unfortunately, could have had that last shot, had plenty of time. Watchman will bring it in now for Mogion. Watchman will pass over to Fabok. Fabok, 3, 2, 1, passes to Brown for a great open look, but no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. And we're going to take a little break here. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Where's our colored one?
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back. We have Mogion and Valley Sanders. Hey, when it comes time to tip off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. And Mogion trailing Valley Sanders now after being up the whole game by 6 points, 55-49. Pass over to Bullmore, who'll pass to the middle to Brown. Brown will dish right back out to Bullmore, who's had a good game scoring-wise, and he'll knock down the three to make it a 3-point game. Lassielu now bringing the ball down, pass over to Solomore. Oh, I forgot his name, sorry. Rowan, and over to Rowan, back over to Thompson. And Thompson back over to Somali, over to Lassalou, who shoots the three. He shot a few of those today. Rebounded by Thompson, puts it up. But Barney, also the rebound, no good on both of those attempts. Unfortunately, eventually rebounded by Bullmore. And Watchman has the ball now. Dribbles all the way down, goes to the corner. Cross half court. And he'll do a cross-court pass over to Zent, who will pass over to Brown, back up to Bullmore at the top of the key. And he'll hand off to Watchman now. Back over to Bullmore on the left side. Back to Watchman, top of the key, right in the center. Center court, he'll dish to Brown. He'll dish over to Fabok, who's had a great game scoring-wise also. Fabok will knock down the three, and just like that, folks, we are tied right back up. Somali with the ball now. Dribbling down, crosses half court. Guarded by Zent. That's a defensive change there. Defensive strategy by Mogian. Lassalou will try for the three, dish from Zent. And Barney once again just picks up a rebound and a putback. Definitely in the running for Deemer's Glassman. Corey Brown with a good move. Past Barney. Rebounded by Somali. And Somali's going to dish off to King. And it's going to be an and one for Sanders. Great dish by Somali. Good running by Thompson. So, it was Thompson. Thompson will pick up the and one.
Thompson filling the lane there, ready for the dish off for Somali. Just a nice pass. Able to put that up and in, and a little touch on the arm.
Absolutely, and that's a great basket. And his Black Diamond Auto Glass free throw is good to make it a 5-point game. Just like that, once again, Fabok passes over to Bullmore, who'll try for three. No good. Watchman with the hustle on the rebound. King with the rebound over to Somali, and he's just going to – and it looks like he's just going to go up against Bullmore, who really probably fouled Somali.
That was a tough one there. I mean, no call. It looked like he went down, got hit pretty hard. Somali down on the ground, unable to even get the shot up to the rim.
Oh, absolutely. Lots of arm contact there. But nevertheless, Valley Sanders will still have the ball down low. Over to Rowan. Somali for three. No good from the corner. Rowan with the rebound. He's really had a lot of rebounds today. Just doesn't get it. He gets his rebound again. And he gets the putback, gets his own rebound. Good hustle by Rowan there. And Corey Brown now for Mogian. Brings the ball down. Looking for someone to dish off to. Gets it off to Bullmore. Marquette Thompson is playing shadow or cover defense on Watchman now. Three by Brown. Brown has had a great game. That's a huge three right now. Brings it back to 4. Rowan now with the ball. Bringing the ball down, guarded by Bullmore. Looks like they're in a little bit of a zone, Mogian. And Rowan will drive all the way, and he'll get the easy bucket. And inbounded to Watchman over to Bullmore.
Right down to slide right underneath that zone, able to get that bucket on the layup.
Rowan growing with more confidence every single possession, it seems like. But there it is a two-pointer from Zent, stepping on the line. Zent's first points of the game, I believe. And Rowan now with the ball, bringing it down for Sanders. It's a 4-point game with 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Over to Somali, who's had a great game so far. Somali will drive baseline, doesn't get it. Lassalou had the crossover. Now the spin, great move, but was unable to convert. Rebounded by Thompson, but just stripped away by Brown. Brown now with the ball. Going down, driving, tipped out by Barney, though. Great hustle by Barney.
Brown being the point guard, big guy bringing it down.
Oh, absolutely. We'd like to see that. Wish they would have let me do that. Yeah, Zent now inbounding over to Corey Brown in the corner. And he'll knock down another three. What a huge basket. Just when Sanders thinks they have a little breathing room, Brown comes down and says, nope, not much. You don't have much, I promise. And Somali now, though, coming down. And Lassalou will drive after the pass from Somali. Rebound by Wesley Speen. Lots of offensive boards now for Valley Sanders. He'll have the putback to make it a 3-point game. Bullmore now with the ball over to Watchman. Just crossing half court. Top of the key, guarded by Rowan. Good quickness by Watchman. He'll put it up, but he will be fouled by Speen. And now looks like a Watchman will now shoot his Black Diamond auto glass free throws, and he'll make his first. Huge basket there, huge free throw. And he is 1 for 1. His first free throws of the game thus far. Watchman now. Second attempt is up, and it is good. Bounces around the rim for a second. And inbounded by Barney over to Rowan. Rowan will bring the ball down across half court. Rowan now, what looks like will pass over to Somali. Somali's had a huge game thus far. He'll cross over and try for another three. No good. He's been off the mark for most of this fourth quarter now. Watchman will bring the ball down, rebounded by Bullmore. Watchman over, dishes off to Bullmore. Bullmore now with the ball over to Fabach, who's been quiet this quarter. Stolen away by Thompson. Thompson will give a little floater pass to Somali, who ran the floor. Great little pass by Thompson there. And now 3-point game once again. Watchman over to Bullmore across half court. Now Watchman's going to drive, and he's going to put up a little floater. Makes it a 1-point game once again. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Somali now with the ball, going to slow it down. Goes to the middle of the court, still guarded by Zent. One of the changes. Barney's going to put up a shot, and that's 2 points. Barney has been an absolute animal on the boards tonight. And Watchman now with the ball. Pass over to Zent, who will put up a 2-point basket. No good. Over to Somali, rebounded by Lassilu. And Somali now with the ball will pass up top to Thompson. And it looks like they're going to slow down the basketball a little bit, stall maybe. Yep, Somali with the ball will give a little bounce pass to Thompson. Beautiful little pass, little backdoor cut from Thompson. He'll be fouled by Fabach. Coming up are some Black Diamond Autoglass free throws from Thompson. These are some big baskets here to give him a little bit of an edge, make it a 2-possession game. But how about the duo of Somali and Thompson here, Ty?
Man, that was a beautiful pass down low as he goes and cuts to the basket and that. And it, just a little bit of a block bomb behind, but I think he got him with the body and pushed him underneath there to pick up the foul.
Absolutely. Fabach has been having a great game offensively, but defensively, for some reason, he has been struggling. And Thompson will make his first to make it a 4-point game, now 2 possessions. 71-67, a minute 51 left. And he is 2 for 2 on his Black Diamond Autoglass free throws.
Beautiful.
Fabach to inbound. Oh, beautiful. And Brown there, bringing down the ball once again for the Mustangs. He'll pass over to Zent, who will shoot another 2. Too bad that wasn't a 3. He's just in front. And looks like we're going to have a full timeout for Mogollon. And we're going to take a break with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back. It's a 3-point game here in Pine Top, Arizona at the Holiday Classic Tournament. We have the Mogollon Mustangs versus the Valley Sanders Pirates. And like I said, it's been a good one here between these two teams. But Sanders now with the lead, 72-69. And just really a great overall game so far, Ty.
You know, you look at this whole game at the beginning, it took off Sanders was coming up or Valley was coming up and really take the lead and got a little bit of a cushion there, and then all of a sudden Mogollon battles back, had the lead when they went into half, and now you're back with Valley on top just by a few.
Yep. Valley had a little bit of a cushion, like you said, actually in the second half, but Corey Brown knocks down 2 threes to keep him in the game, 2 huge threes, and Valley Sanders will inbound the ball nevertheless, and it'll be inbounded to Somali, who'll take on Zent, who is still guarding him. And Watchman will hustle. A bad pass from Somali. Good foul by Rowan there. Watchman had the layup, and he will come up and shoot two. Great hustle by Watchman. Don't really see that from Somali this game. Not sure where he's passing to. Nevertheless, Watchman will have two free throws. First one is up and no good. That is a big miss. He really needs to make this one for sure.
To get the free throws down the stretch here.
Absolutely. Free throws are probably what's going to define this game also. One of the big things, but he'll make his second one, his Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. And it's a 2-point game now, 72-70, only a minute left. Somali with the ball, guarded by Zent, will pass off to Thompson. Rowan at the top of the key now. Looks like it's going to be a stall. A little bit of a stalling offense. Somali now with the ball. He'll pass to to Thompson. Just kind of rotating around at the top of the key there, passing the ball to Stahl. Thompson back to Rowan. Rowan at the top of the key will dribble across over to Somali. Stupid pass by Somali, critical. And here's Bullmore. He'll take it all the way and tie up the game. 30 seconds left. And it looks like Mogion's going to call a timeout. 30 seconds remaining in the game, and we're going to take one with them. 30-second timeout. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back. We got Valley Sanders and Mogion. We've got a nail biter here. It's all tied up at 72. 30 seconds left. Sanders will inbound the ball. Probably going to try for that last shot. And we can guess they're going to leave it all up to Somali, who's been absolutely dynamic this game. Over to Rowan, though. Pass off. And Brown with the steal. 15 seconds left. He's going to pass down over to Fabok. And Bullmore will get the basket. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout by Sanders. Great transition offense by Mogion to go up by 2 points with 8 seconds left. And looks like this is going to be a timeout, and we're just going to stay here. Let's talk about this game real fast, Ty.
Give that credit to Brown.
Absolutely.
Brown able to break up that pass. I mean, they're trying to force it down in there. They wanted the last shot. It was tied up. Brown breaks it up. He kicks it out. 2 passes. They're down and scoring.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. Brown just willing to push the ball, to go the extra mile kind of all night. He's in my book, he's in the run for player of the game for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports player of the game, one of the contestants for sure. It's been huge for Mogion.
And we talk about Brown. He's shot 3-pointers. He even drove the ball down the lane one time, acting as a point guard, and now kicking it out.
I mean, he has assists, he has threes, he has, down low, he's getting rebounds, driving the ball. Somali, who we're going to guess is probably going to take the last shot. Screen from Lassilu, and he's going to go for the 3 in the corner to end the game. And Mogion's going to come out with a victory, 74-72 over Valley Sanders Pirates, who led for most of the fourth quarter. And what an end to a great basketball game. We're going to come back with your post-game show real soon. after the break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Hey, welcome back. We had a real nail-biter tonight between the Mogollon Mustangs and Valley Sanders Pirates. Great game here, Ty. We have good scoring on both sides, and really it's just an exciting game.
It was. The lead change went back and forth. I mean, from the beginning of the game, halftime, third quarter, and then battled right there at the end. I mean, you had Valley had a little bit of a lead. They probably got a little comfortable there, and give credit to Mogollon. They battled back and got those last few points to come out on victory.
Absolutely. Well, Mogollon led for most of the game until the fourth quarter, and really just had to battle back in there, kind of got themselves in a hole, but we'll mention that a little bit later. Right now we're going to go and look at some statistics for both teams.
Both teams shooting pretty well in the second half. Percentage is right around 33, 36% for both teams in that. Leading, we're going to go over, let's start with Valley. Leading the way, I mean, you saw him. He tried to do it right there at the end, tried to get that three-pointer with Somali. Somali leads both teams with 21 points for the game. And followed up there, you have Rowan had 12, Laszlo had 9, Barney had 7, Speen had 2, Thompson had 8. So good all-around scoring for their guys as they were able to contribute in that. You look over on the Mogollon side, Brown, 11 points. I mean, a lot of those came with his three-pointers in that. Bullmore, 13. Watchman with 4. Fabok with 12. And Zent, 2. And Horn with 7.
Yeah, those might be a little bit off. I failed to start putting down some of the points, so maybe Fabok, Brown, and I think Somali and Thompson as well. I've probably missed a couple there in the first quarter. But like you said, great scoring all around, but that's going to lead us to talk about a few individuals. We have our Deemers Glass man of the game. And would you mind introducing us to that person?
I mean, the glass man, I'm thinking, has got a lot of rebounds, was able to crash the boards and that. And you had over on Mulgyon a couple big guys that were able to do, or I should say on Valley, a couple big guys that were able to crash the boards, both in Lassaloo and in Barney. But Barney was the one that always came up on top with the putbacks, got more of the rebounds, able to kick it back out. I say the Deemers Glass player of the game would be, or the Deemers Glass man of the game would be Barney.
So congrats to Barney there. You got Glass man of the game. That means you were the rebounding man. And now we have our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. This one was a tough one. You had Somali on the other end, but really when it came right down to it, someone just kind of stood out to both of us, huh, Ty?
I did. I think we kind of discussed it a little bit. Somali had a lot of points. He scored a lot of three-pointers and that. But one of the things, as you talked about in the fourth quarter there, Valley had the lead, a little bit of a cushion there, and all of a sudden the tempo changed. And how did the tempo change? Brown hit some big three-pointers, puts them right back into this one. Mulgyon has got the confidence, and they fire all the way down to the end. And then at the last right there, you had Valley trying to work for the last pass. Brown gets the steal, kicks it out, couple passes down, and all of a sudden they're up by 3.
Yep, absolutely critical in this game. Like you said, he did it all. He rebounded, he shot threes, he drove the ball and dished, had multiple assists. So congratulations to Corey Brown for getting our Honda Ski and Sports Store player of the game. Congratulations to him. Also having the play of the game when Valley had a 7-point lead and Brown knocked down a 3 to kind of give him that little boost and get out of that little cushion that Valley had. So congratulations to him for both of those. And, hey, we had a fun one. Ty Moore and Keegan Bjorn here with 106.7, and we're going to be right back for another great game. Good to see you.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemers Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopnicki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.